السلام عليكم أصحابي كسر هذا يوتيوب شانل كي وأنا جي حمزة ترابل فيديو عصب معنا عصب ما أنت فيديو جينا وحكي هذه دونا إن مجال لندن أو نقاطي لنا عاص يبدأ أيام حقاطي دون كمية دوما هلقود dalxiiso أيام قاطي كبعدين دون تسوي جين دون تا يوسور رجين دون تا إن فيديو كسر سمية إن مجال أريد لندن عان كوكت هاي أي كتوس يسا سيدو كلنا واحد صارن ضد أدي فربان دونتن أو واحد صارن نين سوينا سيدو كلا ضد كقصلية وشرحات تاريخية أو لايف كومنتات تار كودي بنيا oo ku sheegay meelaha taariikhdooda waxa soo dhan hadda waxaan intuu doona meesha laga galo iyo doon soo daagta iyo view-ga London magaalada London iyo vlog-gii maanta let's go waxa ku jirna vlog-geeni hadda wax soo gaaray oo qaadan doona boat ay qaadan doona boat-kan waxaan tus doontaa waxaan ka gaari karnaa haystaa meelo badan ayaan tus doontaa aad iyo aad caan u ah waxaan haystaa ticket waxaan soo goostay touristiya oo boat-ka raaci doono ticket-kaas wuxuu geynayaa يورجينيا ميلها عانك أو دن area نكتهلا half hour واحد راعي دونا دونتا يكسورك دونا كبعدنا بس كأيانا هستا 24 hours أيانا هستا بس كمجرد يكورك دونا ميلها بدن وعانا حق سريع إن شاء الله بوست يعني رسنية كبعدنا حطوش دونا بالمجال لندن يصلوا وقتها few giga سريع حاصل وحيلي لما أنت مال السعودية نفس أدي دوما
Acoustics in the building, they are said to be some of the finest in the world. And to perform inside here, stars such as Liza Minnelli, Elton John, Shirley Bassey, Pavarotti and Michael Jackson, just to name a few that have performed here, which is unlike. Now the oldest thing on our journey is on the left. That stone obelisk on the embankment wall, Cleopatra's Needle, carved out in Egypt 3,500 years ago. Now it was given to the British, well I say given, we stole it, after Admiral Lord Nelson defeated Napoleon at the Battle of the River Nile. It is one of a pair, its twin stands in Central Park, New York. And this bridge is Waterloo Row Bridge. It's known as the Ladies' Bridge, built by women during the Second World War. Now the bridge is built with a lady's touch, a very expensive self-cleaning Portland stone. So when it rains, this bridge receives a thorough wash. Look on the underside, you can see how dirty it is compared to the outside where it still looks as good as new. Now the Ladies built one of the longest and widest road bridges to span the Thames, and the whole bridge has been built on time and under budget. So well done the Ladies. The concrete building to our right with the illuminated writing, that's our Royal National Theatre. Voted the ugliest building on the banks of the River Thames. Now you've heard the expression, never judge a book by its cover. Well, that certainly applies to the building, because inside of this building are three of the finest theatres. The largest of which is the 1,500-seater Olivier Theatre, named after the actor and the founder of the building, Sir Laurence Olivier. To our left, the white vessel with the yellow funnel, this is the Wellington, a former New Zealand sloop for the Royal Navy. permanently moored on the river as a floating livery hall for the Honourable Company of Master Mariners. To be a Master Mariner, you do have to captain a ship at sea for at least 25 years. So it is quite an exclusive club. It's basically a drinking club for retired sea captains. At the head of that club is the King of England, King Charles III. One of London's best kept secrets to our right, some of the finest beaches in the world, a golden sandy beach. You can see the children shuffling their feet with a broken glass, the dogs paddling in the polluted water. Highly recommended on trips over here to our right. Now, the area to your right is all part of the South Bank Arts and Entertainment Centre. You used to get people doing sand sculptures here, that's what it was all put here for. All the area to your right, from the London Eye, all the way down to Tower Bridge, is classed as the South Bank. And you pass all your theatres, concert halls, your art galleries, your street markets and your street performers. It's quite a nice walk. You can walk right along the river all the way down. It takes about 40 minutes. But the best time to do it, I think, is just before sunset. And as you get to Tower Bridge, they start to turn on all the lights in the city. And a lovely view above the bridge to our left of the magnificent dome and cross of St Paul's Cathedral, designed by Sir Christopher Wren. It took 35 years to build, and 12 years of construction was the dome itself. And the dome on St Paul's, it is the second largest unsupported cathedral dome. The largest is on St Peter's in Rome. Now St Paul's does stand 365 feet tall. The foundations are 3 feet deep, and buried in the crypt are some of this country's most famous national heroes. The Iron Duke, the Duke of Wellington, Admiral Lord Nelson, Sir Alexander Fleming, and the architect himself, Sir Christopher Wren. If you haven't been in, I do recommend it. It's £21, okay? You can go visit the crypts. Then if you're feeling energetic, because bear in mind there's not a lift, okay? You can then climb the 528 steps to the viewing platform that is on top of the road, where you do get views that are just as good as the London Eye. Now, there is a way to do the building for free, okay? But you can't do the whole building, alright? You can go in, if you go tomorrow morning, okay, 9 o'clock, it's a church. They cannot charge you for Sunday service, alright? So you can get in for free, but just get up early tomorrow. Now to the right, the brown building with the tall chimney, the old Bankside Power Station. This today has been turned into the Tate Gallery for modern art, viewing modern art exhibitions. Now it is a free art gallery to enter, but when you see modern art, you'll know why it's free to enter. And connecting the two attractions, we have the Millennium Footbridge, built by Norman Foster as part of the Millennium celebrations. Now the bridge was opened at 9 o'clock in the morning on the 1st of June in the year 2000. But 3 hours later it was closed by the police because it was condemned unsafe. Once a certain amount of people walked over this bridge, it started to wobble, and it took the nickname as the Wibbly Wobbly Bridge. Now it cost £5 million to stabilise this bridge, but according to the architect, in a live interview, he said there's nothing wrong with my bridge, it's the way people walk here in London. And to the right, the white circular building with the wooden beams and the thatched roof. Sam Wanamaker's replica of William Shakespeare.